Hey y'all, it's
Anything baby
Seven.
could
I'm going to
possibly
be
have, I
talking
go
about
get
Dani
it.
Leigh and the baby
I
situation
set it
that
up at the
they had on
penthouse down in
Instagram
the city.
Live
But I'm
the other
making
day.
shit
So
clear.
check out this clip and I'm going to get back to you.
I'm making shit clear.
Right
Here you go, that's cool. But
Go
I'm
ahead,
making
let's
shit
talk
clear
about
that I'm making, and,
Go
and it's
ahead,
the
but
thing.
everybody go ahead, clear your
And I'm
nose
glad
out.
y'all know. Here,
Go ahead, clear your nose out.
here, come here. Come here.
Go ahead, you scared.
And I'm glad, no, I'm not scared. Look, and I'm glad she walked out. So as you can see, nobody was put out.
Oh, aren't you
Me
happy to have that out there?
calling the police,
yeah,
that's
you
like for
told
my
me so
safety,
many
because
times,
this
go to a
what
hotel.
I'm dealing with.
Okay.
Like, this a real deal, cuckoo for cocoa.
Okay.
Look, like,
Look.
this is a real deal. Like, Shawty really cuckoo, and she's still here. So nobody was put out.
Yes, the woman is crazy.
Nobody was
every
put
time.
out. No, this ain't no.
The
We ain't
woman
got to
is
make this
crazy
a
every time
sexist
'cause
thing.
I forced him to be with me. Okay. Okay, Stephanie.
This,
Go ahead.
this
sit
ain't
there,
this
answer
ain't
the
this
yes or
ain't
no
nothing new.
questions,
This just
'cause
me.
you know
This
what
just
it
me
is.
clearing it
Like,
up
you
because
didn't beg
she
me
not
to
about
come
to tell
back
this.
here from Orlando.
I can show you. I can show you. You
the
begging
text.
me to
I
stay
can call
here,
my
Shawty. This
assistant.
not.
Talking about you miss me, come back
what you wanna
home,
do?
all this stuff. The
Cut
fuck,
it
I
out.
already
We
left
don't-
your ass.
You can see who cuckoo
Yeah,
here
let's
and
see
who
who's
not.
cuckoo,
Like,
because I'm talking
but
for
this is my
myself
thing.
for the first
This is my
fucking
thing.
time.
They didn't make.
Okay.
They did not make Shawty
Okay.
leave, and somebody need to come make Shawty leave.
Oh, no, I'm leaving. I'm
Please.
leaving, don't worry. But guess
Hear
what,
what I'm
guys?
saying.
I'm trying to go to the house to get my baby's
Somebody need to
clothes,
make Shawty
and he's
leave.
telling me I
Hey y'all, so let's get into it. My first issue is the disrespect. She now has your baby and you're on live degrading her. You know you have a huge following. You have millions of followers. And you went live when she was in a vulnerable state and dogs her out. Regardless if you did feel like she was your side chick at some point, now she's the mother of your child. You know what I'm saying? And that just shows what type of guy you are for you to get on there and to just call her all those names and disrespect her. It just wasn't cool at all. He was saying that he was recording for his safety. And my thing is, you can record without going live. You don't have to be live to record something. So I feel like that was kind of cap. I feel like you went live to embarrass her. He did that because he probably wanted to seem like tarnish her reputation, try to mess up, the career that she do got going on. He wants people to kind of label her as this side chick or whatever he was trying to call her. And it was really lame as hell, honestly. I feel like in that type of situation, like, she really handled it well. She really did. She really, really did. Because I honestly don't know if I could have been that restraint. Like, I would have been ready to fight. Because that was just straight up disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? That's like your child's mother. And then you got her on live. She's feeding her baby and all that. That was just ignorant as hell. You ain't have to go live. You could have just, if you really was trying to record her for your safety or whatever, you could have just recorded her without going live. I just feel like at this point, a lot of women need to just focus on bettering themselves. If they have children, they need to focus on bettering themselves for their children and for themselves and setting up, generational wealth, so their kids could be straight, really fuck these niggas. Because as you can see, I'm not going to say all, but a lot of these niggas ain't shit, especially guys in the industry, as we see time and time again. They get with these girls that are beautiful, and then they get what they want from them, and then they throw them away like garbage, and that's what happens. And it's messed up because, a lot of times women take the heat for it because it's like, oh, she should have known, she should have this. But we've all been there before. We all been in love. We all been young. I think Dani Leigh, from when I looked at, she's about 26 years old. So it's easy to point the finger at the woman. But what about the man? Hold him accountable for his behavior. Because I believe that the baby is like 30 or finna be 30. So he needs to be held accountable. She don't need to just be dogged out. Oh, just because he exhibited signs or whatever the case may be. Yeah, I feel like at the point when she became pregnant and she talked about how he left her when she was pregnant, I think at that point, that would have been the point where in my mind, I would have said, okay, maybe this man, or not maybe, this man don't care about me. I'm pregnant. As soon as I tell him I'm pregnant, he's gone. You know what I'm saying? But I know how it can be when you love somebody. You want to give them a chance. You want to give people the benefit of the doubt. So I don't think she's a bad person for wanting to do that. I think that she was just not so smart as in going back to him after he, left you as soon as you became pregnant. That was a telltale sign that he didn't want anything more than, a little fling, and then you just happen to get pregnant, and it is what it is. That's what happened. So I just, like I said, I feel like women just need to hold their head up higher, hold themselves to a higher standard when it comes to these men, and stop letting men dog walk you for real, because that's what a lot of women be doing, and it really be pissing me off, because I'm sorry, I could never, like, I could vouch for that. I could never. I don't give a damn who you are. You're not going to treat me like shit. You're not going to make me feel less than because of your status or whatever the case may be. So, I just hope, like, legit hope and pray that she heals from that, and that she learns from that, and that helps her become a better woman for herself and for her daughter. And he has to remember that this was on the internet, and his daughters are going to see that. And he just has to hope and pray that his daughters don't run into a man like him. And he has to hope and pray that he's around to protect them. You know, the whole situation is just sad. And I just hope that Dani Leigh is able to heal and move on. She's a beautiful, beautiful, very pretty woman. Seems to have a good head on her shoulders. She was just a young woman in love. That's it. And she got played, and it's okay. But, you know, just don't fall for the trickery no more. And, you know, that's going to conclude my little 2 cents about the whole situation for now. I just hope and pray that all the women listening to this, you know, if you're in that type of situation, that you find it in you to walk away from the situation. It's easier said than done, but I promise it gets better. Like, you know, those first days and weeks, it seems like, okay, what am I going to do? But I promise you there is light at the end of the tunnel, and one day your God will send you the right one, and as long as you keep dealing with the wrong one, it's never going to work. So thank you guys for listening. Until next time.